Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are with Thursday Thoughts, and we're actually doing it on a Thursday, and it's actually Miss Margaret and I, like it always used to be. And I think that's a sign of things are just going back to normal crazy here, whereas January and February were just insane for us with COVID and finding substitutes and having to do a million different jobs at once. So I think we're glad that there's just normal busyness. Indeed. All right. I hope I don't sound too echoey. We'll talk about why we're down here in just a minute. First of all, though, it's Thursday. Report cards went home today, so make sure you ask your child for his or her report card or check their backpack. Report cards, envelopes, please sign and return the envelopes. You keep the report card by Monday. All right, so today we were dressed in all different colors of the rainbow. I had red on, Margaret has green. We were representing all the different cultures and that kind of thing. I read a story over Zoom this morning that had to do with treating everyone with respect. We've done that as a part of Read Across America Week. We've been emphasizing all kinds of reading. Your children got some more free books from Bernie's book bag, etc. So that's been fun. Now, tomorrow, kids get to wear sports teams. They're going to be doing reading buddies with kids from different grade levels, older and younger kids together. It should be cute. So they're like teaming up for books. But then you might have noticed on the flyer that went home last week, the challenge for tomorrow night is to take a picture of your family reading. All right, so make sure when you go home, I got to remember to do this too, show a picture of your family reading, or even just yourself reading too. You can pose silly, you can pose in your pajamas, you can pose with one person reading to everybody, and then send those in. I believe Miss Babakin is collecting them for us, so if you email them to her, or if you end up sending it to school, we will get it as well. All right, so thanks for that and for making it a great week for emphasizing reading for us. Now, Miss Margaret and I are in Torba Center. For those of you new to our school, this is in the bottom of the school. It's the basement. It's beautifully remodeled like a banquet center. Right now it's empty. It even has a disco light. Yep, you're right. You see that up there? Tomorrow, though, it'll be packed, right, Miss Margaret? Mm-hmm. Because why? This is a fish. It's the return of the fish fry. And you are aware of that, I know. So many of you parents are doing your service hours by helping with the fish fry. That you signed up for different times. That's great. So we're excited about that. It's always a nice time. It's delicious food. We sure did miss it last year. It's also, though, the return of our Queen of Hearts fundraiser. All right, so when we left off, I think that its balance was definitely over $1,000. We only got to do the Queen of Hearts raffle twice before COVID hit, back at Fish Fry 2020. Here is still our chart. Many, many squares to go. You can see that only 2 squares were peeled off back then for the 2 weeks we did it. How this works is Miss Margaret and then eventually myself will also be at Fish Fry, and we are selling these tickets $5 each for a chance. And also next week after that, we'll also sell them in the office during the week. And you write on there your name, number, and what number on that poster that you think the Queen of Hearts card might be hiding behind. At the end of the night, 7 o'clock at Fish Fry, we are going to pull a name. They're all in this windy thing like we do with our monthly raffles. And we pick a name, and whatever number that person had, we will cut open. So you don't even have to be here, but a lot of people stick around because it's kind of exciting to see if you'll win. So we cut that open and we see if the Queen of Hearts is back there, school gets half the pot, the winner gets half the pot. If she's not there, then the pot keeps growing and growing as people buy more tickets week after week. And that's how you see some of the big numbers at parishes around us. So we'll see. All right, we're bringing that back for Fish Fry, and then we're going to figure out a restaurant or even 2 to help us sell if Queen of Hearts doesn't materialize during Fish Fry. Or we might even start a new board. So that's coming back. There's always lots of things to do at Fish Fry, like you can buy Girl Scout cookies. I think Boy Scouts are selling things, maybe even Knights of Columbus. And then don't forget about us at the Queen of Hearts table once you're eating your delicious food. All right, that brings us to Saturday. Saturday, there's this very interesting play that's going to be performed. Okay, see that? It's a little hard to see. We tried to get a flyer of the flyer on Miss Margaret's phone, but it's like a living nativity, reenactment, Living Stations of the Cross type of thing, the Passion of Christ. It was performed in Polish on last night, on Ash Wednesday, and now it's the English version here at church, St. Ferdinand Church, at 6:30 on Saturday. So if you're looking for something Lenten for your family to do, or just maybe the adults out there, if you're looking for something, I think it's going to be very moving and very inspirational. At least I'm hoping. I'll be there. Mr. Norbert, one of our cleaning crew, is in there, and his kids as well, who attend our school, Casper and Julia. So yeah, so if you're just looking for something special to do, this should be it. And I think it's free will offering, basically. So there's no admission, but they'll take any donations possible. They have already started transforming the church when we were there for Ash Wednesday with big spotlights set up in pews and taped around. It was kind of exciting. It looked like a movie set. So just a little plug for that. Next week, there's spring pictures on Thursday. Spring pictures on Thursday, March 10th. Hopefully you got a flyer about that. If you want your children to take them together, then they got to fill out the form about those days. All right. Then we have our basketball and volleyball I just want to talk about. Our boys basketball team this is a smiley basketball from my collection of smiley faces. Boys basketball will be playing another game tomorrow night. Girls volleyball has been busy practicing with Coach Essie. Wednesdays varsity does, Thursdays junior varsity does. And their games will start in about a week or two on weekends. So, always come on and cheer out our teams. And last, summer is right around the corner. Summer camp is back. Yay! This is the summer program we've offered here in 2019 and 2021. Back again under the direction of Miss Lynn Finnicky. She's a teacher, an active teacher, who brings her knowledge and does different themes every year. And this is going to run from like the end of June to the beginning of August, I think. It's the last time. Yeah, that's usually what she does with this. And the kids really enjoy it. She keeps them very occupied at all age levels. I should say, I think it's preschool through 5th grade. And then older kids can help be counselors, like for service hours. Field trips were hard last year, but they did a couple. And now, let's keep hoping that COVID is behind us for the most part, and they can go back to a weekly field trip. She does all kinds of creative art things. And this year the theme is books, just like our theme for this week. So I encourage you to turn that in. We get lots of rave reviews about that camp program. And it's nice to see the kids in the summer too, right? Because usually Miss Margaret and I are around most days during that. So, all right, everybody, have a good weekend. Hope we'll see you at Fish Fry or at that Living Stations of the Cross type of thing. Yep, there's our fish. Come and have some good fish. If we don't see you, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see everybody over the weekend or next week. Thank you.